Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more EU4 as Norway. So we started in, I believe it was what, the year 1444. So it only took us 23 years to get free. But freedom is ours. Our force limit, we're still exceeding, so we're going to want to disband probably. Maybe not, maybe we could just hold on to it. Being over the force limit's only costing us a tiny bit of money. And we probably don't want to... Actually, I think disbanding regiments gives you the manpower back if you do it in your home territory. So let's not play too fast because we're doing okay for the moment. So we're not getting any trade power right now because our ships are repairing. Why don't we actually detach damaged and go ahead and protect trade with the ones that aren't damaged, and then we'll tell these ones to protect trade separately. Just get some of the trade power going. I don't like the idea of not having trade power for this upcoming month. You know, it's really reduced without having those ships protecting trade. Now, ship-wise, we still need 4 more ships. And we're making money. Look at that, we're making money! But we owe... How much money do we owe? 396 ducats. Yikes. Do we start paying them back? Do we just start paying back the loans, or do we try to get more ships first? It's due in 1473 years. I think we can afford to build the ships first. And the ships will also make us more money. So we gotta wait for a little bit more. Now that we're free, we have full access to all diplomatic relationships with people. So if we look at our country, we have 2 relationships right now, military access through Novgorod and the Hansa. We have an alliance with the Hansa. We're definitely going to not want to be actually friends with the Hansa, because we're going to embargo them, because they have a capital in our trade node. They're just, no. I don't know that they really mattered that much to our war. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for helping us, the Hansa, but now we're no longer friends. Now we don't like you. Who do we like? We like probably... England is someone we don't really want to go to war with. England would trash our naval fleet, which would be bad, so we want to become friends with them if possible. We haven't improved relations with them for a while, so we could do that. Currently we are improving relations with Bohemia, still almost done with that mission. Alright, so we let some time tick. Let's go up to speed 4 for a bit. We can invest in a dude, we're not doing that. We'll hold on to our points for now. One more month ticks. We could probably afford to go down on maintenance, actually. That'll help keep us looking good on income. These ships, I don't want to wait 2 more months. So yes, go protect trade. We'll recombine them all again soon. The rival of our rival. 27 diplomatic power. 25, sorry. Prove legitimacy. Wow, that takes a lot of work. Royal marriage with Scotland. I thought Scotland was my rival. Why would it give me that mission? What a dumb mission. Fortify Halagoland. Still have that one, huh? Okay. Well, I think it's time for us to probably take a... another Diplo idea. Or another Diplotech, sorry. We're going to take this one. We have nothing to spend the admin points on right now, and the production efficiency would be fine. The next idea just gives us naval tradition, which isn't as exciting. Look at that, morale of navies, morale of navies. Like, we are just going to be, like, so full of morale. You're gonna love it. Bark. Ugh, inflation. I don't like inflation. Legitimacy is something we'd want to prove probably later on. We'd have 100 legitimacy like instantly if this character with a strong claim takes over. I think we're okay. Now that we're in times of peace, do we stand down one of our commanders? I think we do. As much as I love this guy, if we were to go to war we would still have naval supremacy even without this guy right now. I think. I do think that that's the case. With probably anyone but England. We can't really afford to keep spending points, can we? Well, let me think about it for a second. Let's say I keep him around. It costs me 1 point a month. Oh, wrong button. 1 point a month. So if for 5 years we keep an extra advisor or an extra commander around just for safety, it costs us 60 military power. Actually, I'm totally fine with that. We'll just be over the limit. Whatever. It's fine. I don't want to risk losing anything. Losing any combat. Alright, so we're going to go back to rival status with you. I'm going to issue an embargo on the Hansa. We're going to go to our country. We're going to rival the Hansa. The Hansa. Probably easier just to click on the screen, but the Hansa is now a rival, so it doesn't cost us any trade power for rivaling them. But now that we have all of the trade power from Denmark, at least for 5 years that is, we should be able to put a ton of negative pressure at Denmark and Norway. We're both embargoing them. Pomerania, we could possibly embargo. We could use an ally or two. Poland, why don't you become my ally? Distance between borders, neutral attitude. Negative 75 due to rival. Oh, have you rivaled me? Did I rival you? I've rivaled Poland. Yep, Poland's not a rival, neither is, yeah, Brittany's not a rival either. Alright, so you like me now, yes? You want to be my friend? Be my friend. I'm better than Denmark is. I'm way better than Denmark. Let's improve relations with them. We only have 5 years of this increased trade power from Denmark. Bohemia, we recall. A loan is coming due. More inflation? Admin points, yes. I just always feel like that's a good deal. Well, if the loan is coming due, how soon? January 1470. We have 2 years. We have time. The other thing we could do is we could take that idea now, or this decision now. Have you ever tried converting purchase to pikes? That's just funny. Alright, so we could get some more taxation. I mean, yeah, we're fine on tech. I don't think we need the next idea group yet. I think that it's a perfect time to take that. More money. We want it. Now, who do we want to go to war with next is the real question. Can we fabricate claims on Denmark? Denmark would actually be willing to... Look at that, they're friendly toward me. They'd be willing to accept an alliance. But no, we must conquer them, our former overlord. I'm considering this mission now. Gaining all that base manpower would be really nice. We're kind of we've got a lot of naval supremacy, but we are a bit weak on military ground, like land. Our manpower is not really the best. It's all pretty low. And that will be our 4th ship, putting us up to our force limit. And now we got to focus on loans for a while. Our policy of appointing promising commanders regardless of birth is upsetting our aristocrats who find it hard to dine with men who lack breeding. According to our aristocrats, it is also upsetting the men under their command who expect to be led by their betters rather than by someone who's plainly not a gentleman. Lose a bunch of naval tradition or lose stability. Well, our naval tradition is being decreased right now anyway. Morale of navies is probably something we really don't need to worry about. Trade steering, yeah, I think we just lose the tradition. I don't want to lose stability. We'll get the tradition back the next time we go to war. Our truce with you is till 1470, so 4 more years. And we're on level 5 military tech. Excellent. Let's upgrade to our new unit type. Probably going to want to go with the shock. Well, infantry kind of suck when it comes to shock modifiers, though. Well, it's not that bad, actually. It's not as good as the knights. But yeah, we'll take the shock modifier then. Especially with a 1-4 shock leader. Muscovy lacks heir. Hey Muscovy, you want to royal marriage me? Actually friendly towards me. Weird. They would become an ally. And we could use them as an ally to attack Novgorod. And if we took over land in Novgorod, we could forward trade value along this route into our capital node. Actually seems like a pretty reasonable person to expand into. Hey Muscovy, you want to be my buddy? I'm totally going to improve relations with you. How do we make us like them better? We asked for military access. Please give me military access. I like you now. Aggressive expansion will go away within 1 year, and then we'll be at 0. So as soon as our diplomat gets back, we send him to improve relations. Well, Muscovy's willing to do a royal marriage. We do need a royal marriage. Let's just think cautiously for a second here. Are we going to attack Muscovy anytime in the near future? I don't think so. We'll attack Novgorod, and then we'll attack Sweden and Denmark, but we're not going to be attacking Muscovy for a very, very, very long time. So yes, let's go ahead and royal marriage them. And then they'll probably be willing to do the alliance. Here comes the alliance offer. We accept. We're best friends now. Which means that now we spend our diplomat fabricating claims on Novgorod. Improve relations with Scotland. We could get the next naval idea. Get our naval tradition back. Or we could just try to get diplomatic tech. Again, level 9 though is just so far away. I don't think we need to really worry about keeping up on ships for a long time. I mean, we're only on level 5 military tech. There's no way level 9's coming up anytime in the next 50 years. Plus, it increases maintenance, which sucks. Trade efficiency is nice though. I just don't think we need it. I think I'd rather have the naval tradition. Plus, when they added it in so that tech costs are reduced depending on how many ideas you have, it's not as penalizing to take ideas over technology. Next one's leader maneuver +2, which is huge. Really helps out with catching armies, and it helps out with steering trade, protecting trade. And our resting point for naval tradition should be much higher now. Seahawks and protecting trade. Sweet deal. Right, so we're waiting on our diplomat. And we're going to fabricate a claim on Kola, up here. And it is time now to start repaying our old loans. Look at that fantastic income, 5.75, 5.82. Do we buy down our inflation is the other thing we could consider. Yeah, I think so. It's going to be a long time until we actually take on any ideas or anything that reduce it. So it's just part of the price of winning that war. Winning our freedom was roughly 150 points worth of admin points worth of inflation to have to reduce. Now look at that monstrous trade power. The higher our trade power gets, the stronger our embargo gets. So it's very important that we just protect this one like crazy. Trade now makes up 51.2% of our income. It's not going to be that high forever. When Denmark gets control of their trade power again, we're going to be, unfortunately, making a lot less money. Which means that we might want to try to have an excuse to attack Denmark and take their trade power again. I know we could win another war with them. Just blockade them, siege this stuff, good to go. Easy victory whenever we want it. But to do that, we need a CB. So we might actually need to fabricate a claim on Sweden and attack Sweden. But Sweden actually could have a pretty sizable army next time we go to war. The main reason why Sweden wasn't a factor in our independence was that, yeah, they have 15,000. They have more land than we do. But it was because we had like trapped 6,000 to 8,000 of their troops on the other side of the straits. The other thing we could do, since we border Scotland, we could fabricate claims on Scotland. And they've rivaled us. And they are trying to steer, or they're collecting money that could be going into our preferred node. So that's the other person to consider attacking. Trying to make Poland like us. Allied to your rival. Muscovy. Yeah, you're probably not going to be my friend. Let's work on it. Let's, you know, Scotland's never going to be our friend. And Scotland's navy is easy for us to kill. And then we just blockade the hell out of them. So yeah, I think we fabricate a claim on you as well. Or maybe that's too aggressive. Aberdeen or the Highlands? Aberdeen. So which one do we want? I think we want the Highlands because it splits them and protects, like it'll make this thing much easier to take because we have the straight crossing we can use to our advantage and it splits them right down the middle. Even though it's lower base tax, it's just a better, I think it's better for us. So fabricate claim on the Highlands. More loans to repay. 28 to go. Pretty costly. Our agent has been caught. Got a little bit of aggressive expansion. It happens. Form the Scandinavian nation. Admin Tech 10. We need to own a bunch of stuff. Keep expanding. Okay, well our claim with on Novgorod should end soon. And I doubt highly that Novgorod has any kind of real army. 9,000. They are on level 5 military tech, but we've got a really strong commander. And we could just go up in here and just blockade them. And we got 2 provinces here we could blockade. The only problem with having all light ships is that when I want to use my navy for war, we end up really losing income. So, okay, I'm going to take a break here. Thank you for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. See you again soon.